some kind of significance. Am I right? Am I right about it? Yeah, you feel me? Am I right or no? I'm all wrong. You know what I'm discovering about people? You know what I discovered about people? Sometimes you could be right about certain things, right? But just because it's you that's being right about it, hey, just because it's you that's being right about it, they gonna find a reason not to, you know what I'm saying? They gonna find a reason not to agree with you for whatever reason, even if they know that it's correct, but they'll find a reason not to agree with you based on the fact that it's you, the one that's offering the information. You feel me? Or offering the correction or offering the substantial value that you come to the table offering at that moment. You hey, listen, only chosen ones gonna be able to understand what I'm saying right now. Hey, listen, only chosen ones gonna be able to understand what I'm talking about right now. If you are a chosen one, man, then guess what, sir? You're in the right way. You're in the right place. Hey, sir, all the kings in the earth. If you are a chosen one, then you're in the right spot. You feel me? You're in the right spot. If you are a chosen one, and you know what I'm saying, all the queens in the earth, if you chosen to be a queen, right? And you walk with your queen and your crown, locked in. Listen. I'm telling you, you on the right station right now. You on the right channel. You on the right frequency. You in the correct aura. You know what I'm saying? You deep all the way up and through some stuff. You feel me? In this channel right here. Based on the fact that what I'm gonna come and talk to y'all about. You feel me? We gonna keep it real and 100. Somebody said, I want to see the real you. I'm like, who you think that is on that thing every day? But at the same time, they be like, yeah, I want to see the real you. Yeah, you don't want to see the real me. Handle this part right here first. take care of this part right here. Because the real me might be ultimately different than what you see right now. This is the part that you might like. Let's see what they say. Come on, let's go down because they're gonna have some kind of, they're gonna have some type of all this extra noise and all that type of stuff, what I'm saying, before they even play the music. But we're gonna flow free in here today. It's a beautiful space to be. You know what I'm saying? We all have life, health, and a reasonable portion of strength. And it's a beautiful spot, you know what I'm saying, to be in right now in life, you know what I'm saying, just in general, you know what I'm saying, as you prepare and as you, you know what I'm saying, move, you know what I'm saying, forward and move onward, and as we spring, you know what I'm saying, to the new dimension, as we go forward, as we go onward, as we go inward, as we go, what's another one? As we go onward, as we go forward, as we go inward, as we go outward, because sometimes the works have to be an outward work. There's not going to always be inward work, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're going to have to go inside yourself in order to make these determinations, you know what I'm saying? In order to make these proclamations, in order to make these, exclamations, you know what I'm saying? You have to exclaim some things in life. You feel me? You're going to have to proclaim, exclaim, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to do a variety of different things, and some things is going to require you to go inward with them, and then some things are going to require for you to stay outward with it, you know what I'm saying? Because everything can't come in and everything don't belong out, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just, you're going to have to make some assessments and some evaluations based on your thought process and your priorities. What are priorities to me? The priorities are going to have to be dealt with a little bit closer to yourself. The ones that's not, you know what I'm saying, you can push them a little bit further away from you as you manipulate and maneuver through this thing called life, right? And so, as a 57-year-old man in the earth, I think that people trying to ump me now, right? So individuals want to ump me, you know what I'm saying? They want to ump me. They don't put a ump, you good, ump? And I'm like, yeah, soldier, I'm straight, nephew. I'm all right, nephew. It's all good. It's all love, and you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood. I'm just trying to get on, ease on by like everybody else. You feel me? We're just trying to ease on by through this thing called life. You know what I'm saying? There's no perfection. But, even in the midst of our imperfections, we must be pure. Even in the midst of our imperfections. Because there's no perfection in the earth. You know what I'm saying? And so at the same time, it's a beautiful space to be, to know that everybody here is equal. We all, what I'm saying, we're all, we're all equal, in whatever shape, form, or fashion you want to call equality, what I'm saying? But yeah, so we all equal, what I'm saying? We all gonna come into this situation, and then we all gonna leave out the situation, what I'm saying? But while we're here, we might as well be impactful. Did you hear me? I said, while we're here, we might as well be an impactful people. You know what I'm saying? We are impactful in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Just our essence of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Are we just impactful individuals? You know what I'm saying? And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I always come in and I want to say something that will enhance or encourage or enlighten or inspire, you know what I'm saying, you to become, for you to create, for you to actually believe that you have what it takes in order to be what needs to be. You have what it takes. And so you're that remarkable person. You are that extraordinary individual. You are. And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying, as we move and matriculate through this thing called life, and as we think rich and then move according to the power of our minds, because what I'm discovering in this thing called life is all about your thoughts. It's about your mind and your mindset. And I think that that's one of the most beautifulest things that has happened to me, sir and ma'am, in the earth. You know what I'm saying? All the kings and the queens and the aunties and the uncles and the nieces and the nephews in the earth. You know what I'm saying? I think that one thing that psychology has done for me more than anything else is it has made me use my mind. Ooh-wee. And so at the same time, in using your mind and using your thoughts as a mechanism by which a lot of people don't even want to use their own thoughts. They want to use thoughts of others. It makes them feel more comfortable than they have to just be worker bees and just have to use thoughts of other individuals in order to, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to move, you know what I'm saying, in order for them to matriculate in the earth, they have to use thoughts of other theoretical frameworks based on their hypothesis, the people outside of themselves. And so at the same time, sometimes in this thing called life, you're going to have to use your own thoughts, come to your own understanding and your own belief mechanisms. We're going to have things that's in our way as what we might call in psychology obstacles. But these obstacles that we say in the physical realm is we metaphorically call them limiting beliefs. And we all have them. We all have limiting beliefs. We all have these beliefs that we feel as though somehow or another that we are less than what we are. And so with these limiting beliefs, by me coming through here in the morning and want and have a desire to solve these problems of individuals, because what better service can I be to the world but to help them solve the limiting beliefs by which this whole world believes that we are all limited in whatever capacity, and some people more than others, and some individual ethnicities more than others, and some, you know what I'm saying, genders more than others, and they'll put all kind of different, you know what I'm saying, subtitles, I guess. But then at the same time, I'm here to let you know that the human being that you are, the fingerprint by which you are here on this earth, has the ability to be influential, has the ability to be impactful, has the ability to have to be past, then see the possibility. We're going to have to see the possibilities. We're going to have to see them. The most disturbing part about me sitting here and have to tell you about this particular part is the fact that I might have to tell you you're going to have to close your natural eyes. So when you close your natural eyes, then you have the ability to see further with that singular eye. That third eye. Grandma, you always talking about that. Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? Your intuition and your third eye, and you're going to have to see. Sometimes the natural eyes will fool you. The natural eyes will cause you to think you see something that you really didn't see. That happens all the time in the earth. And so at the same time, I'm here to tell you to think past the limiting beliefs and see the possibilities. That all things are possible. All you have to do is shift your mindset, shift your thought process, allow your mindset shift to happen. And be intentional about the thought by which you gonna conjure this up in your mind about, I'm gonna be intentional about this, about shifting my mind. Yeah, allowing my real true essence to come forth of who I am as the thought-provoking specialist. I just had to throw that in parenthetically, since I'm a thought provoker. And I don't know, I looked through my whole closet a few minutes ago and didn't really have anything to wear. And almost bypassed this gift that someone gifted me with. Yeah, as a thought-provoking specialist. And so, yeah, I grabbed it after I looked through other things though, but it still landed on. And so I still won. I still succeeded past what might have been, something other than where I should have been. And so I'm here. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. Yeah. All the things. Everything. You're going to have to be appreciative of the good, the bad, the ugly, the sad. You're going to have to be appreciative of the happy times and the sad times, as well as the up times and the down times, as well as the wins and the losses, the successes and the struggles, the successes and the failures. How about the failures? But the failures is sometimes what gives you the ability to catapult past that failure and then pop into success. Yeah. So don't allow that limiting belief. That could be a limiting belief. Failure can. And it'll cause you to give up and throw in the towel because you failed multiple times. But I'm here to tell you something, ma'am and sirs in the earth. All mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers. I'm here to tell y'all, yeah, that we're gonna have to move past those limiting beliefs and cause ourselves to be intentional about our possibilities. Be intentional about your possibilities. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you better be intentional about your possibilities. All things are possible. And so you are remarkable. You are phenomenal. You are extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? The creator of all things said he'll turn all the question marks in your life into exclamation points. He'll turn every last question mark that people might have about you You know, people might be guessing about you. Like they got all these guesses about you, like who you are. They go, who this person really is. And they have all these question marks in their brain about you. And then you don't even know that they're questioning themselves about who they think you should be or who they think you are. And at the same time, you be like, wait a minute, I ain't even never told you that's who I was. But here you go fighting battles of somebody else's thoughts. You got to fight a battle to maintain your equilibrium and who you are. You got to fight other battles of thoughts that people that approach you with some thoughts because of how you look or your external value or how you walk and how you carry yourself. They'll come up and conjure up all these thoughts about who you are. And then you find yourself got to argue with them about that because you like, wait a minute, that ain't me, Serge. I can't. One thing I'm not gonna do is fight with your thoughts. I ain't finna fight with your thoughts, sir. Hey, ma'am, I ain't finna fight with your thoughts. Whatever your thoughts are, let them be what they is. You feel me? Hey, listen, let your thoughts be what they are. You feel me? If they want to be that shallow and superficial, have at it. You know what I'm saying? About me, because I know who I am. And the first time you are distracted about what people are saying about you is the first time you start losing momentum. Soon as you start being cognitively aware of what they might be saying about you, and then you entertain that thought, you entertain that slogan, or you entertain that narrative by which they didn't try to say something about you that you don't even have no idea what they're talking about. Them people don't even know you. And you'll take what someone said and then let them, and as soon as you focus your attention on that particular concept in the earth, you lose your momentum. That's their problem. Let them have it. Yeah. So he'll turn all the question marks into exclamation points. That all that stuff that they had questions about, all you have to do is keep living, keep showing up for your assignment, keep allowing your anointing to flow forth, keep allowing your goodness to supersede any bad in the earth. That if it comes from you, then it got to be goodness. If it comes from you, it got to be off the top side of the hourglass where we got to remain alkalinic conscious. And we're going to remain consciously alkalinic. So love going to be at the top. Love going to be up here. Hatred going to be down here. Positivity going to be up here. Negativity going to be down here, sir. You know what I'm saying? All your successes going to be up here. All your failures going to be down here. Everything all your wins up here and all your losses down here. So at the same time, you gotta make sure that you anchor yourself in alkaline conscious thoughts with the words that you say, with the vibrations that you exude into the atmosphere, with everything that you do. You got to come from the alkaline side of conscientiousness. That's how you remain victorious. That's how you remain winning. And when people come at you through the acidic side of their own consciousness, are you at the water cooler trying to get you a little cup of water? Here they come with their foolishness at the job. They shoot at you real low vibrational. I'm telling you that you're going to have to answer them back instantaneously through your alkaline side of conscientiousness. Be the good in the earth. I know this ain't the type of message that I don't know why I feel like this morning. Y'all better accept this while it's here. You know what I'm saying? Eradicate the limiting beliefs and know that the possibilities is always present. Possibilities are always present. The possibilities of you making it to the next level and a new dimension and a new realm, it's always present. All it's going to take is one situation, one choice, one decision, one person to meet, one scratch off. One, whatever it's gonna take, it's gonna take one thing. It's just gonna take that one thing, and you're gonna go to sleep one way, and then you're gonna wake up and you're in a whole nother tax bracket. You're in a whole nother situation because you stayed faithful and you stayed consistent and you stayed obedient to what it is that you know you should be doing, which is the right thing. Do the right thing. Do it. All those question marks that people might have for you, sir. A king, all those question marks people might have because you took L's along the way of life. We all done took L's along the way of life. We all have L's. We all have, you sometimes you might want to call them losses, but I want to call them learning capacities. Yeah, the L's. Just learn. And so at the same time, you could have had all these multiple L's throughout your life. And then here comes the big win. Wind that supersedes all the L's in the earth, that sit there and leave a whole legacy behind for your children and your children's children because you were obedient. Ooh, see? See what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You just keep it on and understand that the possibilities are always present. Yeah, that possibility is always present, man. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I don't know. I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel good on the inside. I just feel good. And when you feel good, you want to treat people good. You want goodness come your way because you feel good. And goodness is exuded out through your life, through your aura. Your aura is your aura is your currency. It's a currency. You pay dividends to the atmosphere when you walk with the currency of compassion and love and peace and joy and all these things gonna supersede. Yeah. So I'm gone. I had to come in as a thought-provoking special. I'm just here to provoke thought. I don't come in here for nothing other than to provoke thought. That's all I want to do is provoke your thoughts. Cause your mind to shift, cause your thought process to shift into a new gear, a new understanding, a new mindset, a new mentality, a new frequency, a new aura, a new atmosphere, a new environment, a new creativity, just go new. We might as well go new. All the old stuff I don't think it's gonna work no more. The old keys that unlock the old doors in 2019, man, that ain't gonna work no more, sir. Those old keys and those old strategies that we used back in 2000, 22, that ain't gonna work no more. It's getting ready to be about 2028 in a few minutes. 3 years from now, gonna be 2028. And so, what you gonna look at now? What will be your mindset in 2028? Start looking at that from that perspective. 3 years from now, what would be your mindset in 3 years from now? Where do you want to be 2028? And then you start working towards that psychologically in your head. And you start exuding things into the atmosphere that you desire out your heart. And then the creator of all things, that he'll set all the things in place for that to happen for you because you set the standard and the stage and the intentionality and the effort and the energy towards that call, that development, that mindset, that shift, that aura, that exclamation point. Ooh-wee. I gotta go, y'all. And so at the same time, I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Senior Thought-Provoking Specialist. Of course, y'all know I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. Even without that lab jacket on, sir, even while that lab jacket is in the cleaners, it's a reason why that lab jacket was chosen for me. It's a reason. I'll cover myself in the lab of our thoughts, in the lab of our minds, in the lab of our conscientiousness, in the lab of our value, in the lab of our worth. In the earth, we're worthy. Ooh, let me go. Y'all got more out of me than I expected to give. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning, this afternoon. Thank y'all for gifting me over here. Hey, y'all show me so much love on TikTok. Hey, TikTok, even the camera look better on TikTok. Let the camera even look good on TikTok. Thank y'all for coming in. I'm sorry, I ain't even acknowledge all y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't even acknowledge y'all. Yeah, got #1 gift badge. What your shirt say? Ricky, my shirt say, I'm the thought-provoking specialist, soldier. I'm the health conscious coach and the intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. Might not say all that, but just know that that's what it is. Y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings to everybody that chimed in, asked questions. I wish I could go back through this and look at it, but I don't have the time to do that. Y'all be good. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Facebook, family, and friends. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, YouTube. I got y'all up today. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning, this afternoon. Y'all be good, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.